I geared up with the best armor and enchanted stuff I had and got ready to go down there and take on that first dungeon past my spawn island. I'd already opened it up to the sunlight. I dug all the way down to it, put fences up on top so things can't, the spiders can't climb up, put glass so that anything that comes too close to me would burn. There's a zombie dungeon to the left in the back there, and that's going to plague me. To my right is where the fleecy box is. I accidentally dug in and found it, but I would like to take out the other cooties and stuff too. So I'm down here with just about my best equipment trying to take this on, and there's no way to get down into it without mobs already spawning below me and all the way around me. So it's very tricky, and you can tell by the jerkiness how bad my frame rate is. This is before the internet was repaired. My internet is much better now, and I have discovered a trick so that I can play offline. All I have to do is unplug the modem for the duration, and Minecraft will allow me to play offline so that I can play more smoothly and get better FPS off of my Bandicam. And then the next time I play online, of course, the game will update on their side as opposed to the client side. So I'm having trouble navigating. This is just about as fast as I can move, and you see how low the frame rate is. This is with Optifine at 30 frames per second, which is just right. That's what the human eye can see, and that's what YouTube takes. So first thing is I made a nice path for them to get to me. Almost made it to the ladder. So here I am on the surface near my spawn house practicing lighting TNT. The first thing you need to know, of course, is that you cannot light TNT with a flame sword. It won't work. The next thing you need to know is that TNT only goes down about 3 blocks, down and out, about 3 blocks. So keep that in mind. So here I go back down again. I've only got about 10 blocks of TNT, and I really want to try to do this the way it was designed. I mean, I've already dug the whole top out of it. I'm supposed to come in the dark, hit that poison spider spawner, and get my hat handed to me and all that. But, you know, with my frame rate and stuff, I had to dig out the top of that dungeon. So, hi there. I went back down and got as much of my stuff as I could. My diamond helmet was gone. My enchanted helmet. Was it diamond or iron? I don't know. It was a good helmet. Had like protection 2 on it or something. So now I'm starting to do tunnel rat stuff to get to whatever I can to eliminate spawners. I know the fleecy box. Well, soon I will know that the fleecy box is there. I will see it soon. But I don't want to... Well, I'm glad I found it, because if I had lit dynamite, yeah, that creeper blew up a bunch of people and saved my behind. I was afraid to use the dynamite for fear that I might blow up fleecy box or loot chests, or... So I wanted to get an idea of what was going on down there first before I started getting reckless with the very few pieces of dynamite I had. I didn't want to tear up the map. But I think the only way to get into this is with dynamite, even with good internet. Because the mobs can just spawn too fast and furious before I have a chance to get down there. And I don't move quickly on a good internet connection. You know what I mean? And with this many mobs around, that's lagging me out too. So, and again, I'm playing this on 1.5.2, and I'm playing it on easy. So if it's this hard on easy, I don't even want to think about normal. Yeah, look at me digging straight down. Well, I'm trying to do my tunnel rat thing, but I could have gone plunk right into a big nest of who knows what kind of cooties. So I'm just there's a big chamber. I see it. That's the chamber where the fleecy box is going to be. It'll turn out. I don't know that at this point. So I'm just doing, and that's the corridor that would lead to it. Remember, there's 4 corridors, one leading off in each cardinal direction. This is the direction that leads back to the spawn house. My ladder. So it's hard to be tactical when you can't even maneuver properly. So this was a total fiasco, but I learned a lot from it. Yeah, well, watch my health. Oh no, I have no idea why there's so many creepers. Look at all the stuff down there. Oh, and all the zombies that can grab it. Hee hee. So here we go, round 3. I'm down to like leather pants, and it's, I don't know, leather something, I don't remember what. I don't think I opened my inventory in this, so I don't know if you'll get to see. I don't remember. I've filmed this a long time ago, before the internet degraded to the point where I couldn't even stay logged on to Minecraft. It would crash, which is why you haven't seen any videos off of me. The phone company tried to say it was my fault, that I was doing something wrong with the equipment or hadn't rebooted my modem, and of course I've done all that. And of course one of the most precious things in my house is my internet connection, and I'm extremely careful with it. So I knew the problem was their lines. We're at 5,000 feet. We're exposed to much brighter and more dangerous sun and UV levels that destroys insulation. We've got huge windstorms out here with gusts of 60 miles an hour or more on a regular basis, and all these hanging utility lines and phone lines and internet lines are swaying in the wind and getting cracked and getting metal fatigue. And about once a year they have to come out and check the lines. Plus the internet lines aren't what they should be. I had the amount of speed that I really should have for my internet, and it won't work out here. It's like trying to send too much water through a garden hose. It just gets all jammed up in there, and so I had to retrograde back to a slightly slower speed than what I had been paying for in order for the internet to function at all. I think there's only 1 or 2 more places out here that are on the same phone line I am with internet. One of them is a truck stop that offers free Wi-Fi, so they're hogging bandwidth all the time. And maybe 1 or 2 residential places. The zombies have figured out how to track around the corridors to come to get me. And I looked up and I'm like, where'd you come from? Didn't even notice that over there where those spider webs are is a perfectly beautiful path for zombies to track me. I also have the problem of where are the creepers coming from? Are they spawning naturally? At least I have the sense to get back in my little hidey hole. Now look at like a parade. Going back around the other way, because to the left of me there is a little staircase. I'm going to try to go there. A lot of them go back over to where the sunlight is and start burning themselves up, and it's just like a billion frying zombies. So, yeah, so internet has been extremely problematic out here. I think I've been out here for about 2 years now, and every year it's something. Hit boxes and walls, man. I might as well, I have lots and lots of arrows, but I might as well not have even wasted them on this. See, if I blew TNT down to that hole, all those zombies would be exposed to sunlight, and so would the safety box, and that would extremely reduce the amount of cootie spawn. I do want to go in all 4 directions, though, and see what's in there, and see if there's any goodie chests, and take out spawners for the XP. Right now I'm destroying XP, wasting XP, because 3 deaths in 1 dungeon, and I was smart. I went down there with only like 1 or 2 experience points. I spent them all on enchanting and whatnot. So I know better than to go into a dungeon with a lot of XP, or into any dangerous situation, use it up and then go in kind of deal. But I am sorry that I died so many times, and like, because it was like a real mob grinder down there for a while, and I got pretty high XP and it's all gone. So maybe now that my internet's working better, and now that I know how with the new launcher to play offline, I can get some better work done. But this is one of 2 videos that you haven't seen yet that was in my editor without any narration that I didn't put up because my internet connection is so bad. There's the fleecy box. My internet connection has been so bad that Minecraft has been getting knocked offline, and there was no way I was going to try to upload a YouTube video. The last YouTube video I tried to upload with the internet bad, the last 15-minute video took something like 4 hours to upload to YouTube because the internet would crash, and YouTube's pretty good about letting you restart a video from where it dropped off, but it's a real pain. It's a total pain. So here comes my zombie chorus line. I was doing real good here for a while because I was playing it like a murder hole. Then I got cute and started taking out blocks. I thought, well, I can get into that chamber, run across that chamber to that doorway there, and those zombies have got to be coming from a spawner in there. So I got cute and tried to open that up, and you'll see. I can't even count how many zombies this is. And they just keep coming, because I am definitely close enough to the spawner, so I know the spawner isn't very far away. I think it has to be within you have to be within a 16 block radius of a spawner in order for it to start spawning cooties. See how jerky it is, and the XP balls not floating, you're just kind of jig-jagging, and I'm still okay, but then I'm going to take out another block and the zombies are going to be like, oh, groovy. It's a learning thing, partly, and partly it's equipment, and partly it's internet, and partly it's not being able to see well or respond quickly, which is, I think, going to be a matter of practice. I believe the more I do this sort of thing, on a decent connection, I mean, I have a real handicap not being able to maneuver because the internet's so bad, but I think with practice that I will start to develop faster reflexes. I've completely redone how my hotbar is so that my sword, for instance, is on the first space, my bow is on the second space, and then I start with tools. First pickaxe, then axe, then shovel, and then the very last space I tend to place torches because I can scroll real quickly from, I gave them a place to get through. I can scroll real quickly, and I'm determined I'm going to put a block there, and I can't. Anyway, with this torches right there, I can scroll real quickly from the sword to the torches. And I've taught myself to keep food on the bar. Even if I'm playing in peaceful and creative, I'm teaching myself to keep food on the bar so I won't get lazy and forget to do that. Really hard to get up ladders when you're panicking. Yeah, look at my health and hunger. I will take out this dungeon. I'm going to do it with TNT, you betcha. What I may do is use that mob grinder over by my spawn house and collect a bunch of TNT from the creepers. Because heaven knows we got lots of sand, buddy. That is, see, now I'm like, why aren't the zombies dying? I look up and I realize night is falling. So the zombies can get into the central lobby there and just torture me to death. I'd like to keep and cure a few zombie villagers. I think trading would be very useful. So that's about it for this one. I'm not giving up. We are going to finish this map. It's going to be hard on me. We are going to finish this map. And I'm going to do it as well as I can. I may have to do stuff that some people call cheesy and cheaty, but I got to play this game the way I can. Bye.